Nobody's charging you anything to say something here. Okay, sorry. 10 minutes, right? Yeah. So best practices, how do we make sure that we are optimizing this space so that we get maximum bookings? This is the same screen that we talked about. I have explained each and every parameter on this screen on the earlier screen. So if you have any questions here, we can definitely talk, otherwise we'll move on. So just a quick one on this screen. This is the promo spot here, the paid marketing thing that I talked about. So promo spot can be done in textual manner plus graphical manner as well. So if you are doing graphical promo spots, it will feature here. These are the rotating banners. If you click on it, you will be taken to a full page HTML landing page, which can have your hotel's logos, images, and if you want to promote a couple of offers, you can do that. Now, we talked about common search parameters. So how many ways a travel agent can search for your hotels in a particular market? So one is he can search by address here. So here it is saying the generic command followed by A, which stands for address, hyphen park. So maybe all the addresses which has park included as in the name, all the hotels will be seen. So it is extremely important. How do you set up your hotel? Now I'll just quickly tell you something which is very, very important. What GDS does is, if you say park, or in this case, if you say A-main, then it will only go to all the hotels listed in GDS. It will only go to line number 1 and search for that field. It will not go to line number 2. So if main, you are mentioning this name main in the second line, it is not going to search it. Okay. So this is the shortfall of GDS, but you as a revenue manager, if you know it, when you set up a hotel in GDS, you will make sure that the first line of the address field has all the important names listed in it. So you need to wear a travel agent's hat and make sure that what are the ways in which he can search for addresses in my area. One more important point here is called local landmark. The travel agent can search you by local landmark as well. So if we look at here, that the travel agent is already searching for hotels in Bangalore. So he is already aware that I am searching for hotels in Bangalore. Okay. Your name says Howard Johnson, Bangalore. So again, you are saying I am a hotel in Bangalore. Your address field again is saying you are a hotel in Bangalore. Then why on the local landmark you are talking about Bangalore? Why don't you say something else? So he can actually search you by local landmark. So your local landmark can be Whitefield Road. It can be MG Road, whatever it is, which is more specific, Now, this is an important thing, because if the travel agent is searching by local landmark and if your local landmark is not updated, your hotel is not going to be featuring on the first page. Okay. Different ways, again, negotiated rates, consortia rates. Then these are most in demand qualifiers. Postal code, make sure that your postal code is accurate. Minimum maximum rate, they can search by minimum maximum rate. They can say that it's exactly same as we have that rate slider on your website. It is exactly same here. Then star rating and distance direction that we talked about. Example. Now hotels in Bangalore, if we search by hotel name that contains Ramada, then you will see these hotels. Now no other hotels will be seen because the travel agent specifically is looking for Ramada hotels, We talked about this. Everything about this line is static. So if you want to make changes to these fields, sometimes what happens is we highlight these two hotels, they go back, they make changes, and they think that everything is appearing on GDS. But for static content, if you change anything here, so let's say you have changed the fax number here and save it. So you go to your backend, change the fax number, save it, then it is not going to be updated in GDS. You still have to send a note to your GDS provider and tell them that, guys, we have changed this field. Can you please push it in GDS? Everything below this line, you change anything, hit save, automatically gets updated. Okay. We talked about star rating. Now, who gives you rating? There is an agency called North Star. Okay. North Star is an independent rating agency. We don't own it. No GDS owns it. They give you star rating. Okay. What they do is, the moment your hotel gets listed in GDS, for example, his hotel now tomorrow gets listed in GDS. The moment it is getting listed, this agency gets an auto notification. from all 4 GDSs. When he lists hotel in GDS, he's listing it in all 4 GDSs. The moment they get notification, their team starts doing the due diligence. So what they will do, they'll go to your GDS and check the setup. So they will again check your amenities, your location, your address, your rate parity, all those points. They'll go to your brand website and again read everything about your hotel. They'll do a mystery calling and they'll find out if they'll try and negotiate with you, and they'll find out if you are really lowering your rates on phone. They also have people in the market, so they will try come stay at your hotel at the expense of their company, and they'll do mystery audit and they'll go off. After doing all this, they'll go back in the system and update the star rating. So even we GDSs, we will not have any control over it. Now why star? Yeah.
Any parameters available for the industry to know what are the things one would be looking for?
Yeah, this is a great question. So what happens is NTM has an independent website. So what I'll do is I'll try and share with you the name, if you can send it to all the participants. You visit that website and I think they ask more than 300, I think Kammelh will know more because he is actively engaged, but there are more than 300 questions which you need to answer. Like name of the hotel, number of rooms, number of restaurants, pool, yes, no, spa. If you answer all those questions and hit submit, then only they will start analyzing it. So when do you do it? For example, now this hotel, Sun and Sand Pune, the hotel where we are in, it's a 4-star hotel. For me, it's fine. Okay. So if you are a 4-star hotel, but they don't agree to it, they feel that, look, I'm a 5-star hotel. What do? They go to NTM. They write to North Star and tell them that, guys, you have given us 4-star, but we don't agree to it. I think we are a 5-star. And then the re-rating starts. There is no cost. They will take 90 days. I'm sorry, I think I'm running out of time, but yeah, sorry. So they will re-rate you and they'll come back to you saying that, well, we still think that you are a 4-star hotel. If you agree to it, take it, or we will remove the rating completely. So we will say rating not available. It's up to you, you know. So you can take it if you want to. Why is rating important? Because travel agent can search you by the rating, as I said. Second thing, all the RFP companies, be it Lanyon, Nexus, or Sabre RFP, they will pull all the content, including the star rating, from GDS. So a lot of times I hear from hotels that, look, I don't get any RFP. Why will you get a RFP? Because your star rating is saying you are a 1-star hotel. Lanyon has instructed the tool, IBM has instructed the tool, which is called Lanyon, that only show me hotels which are 4-star and above. So you will never get the RFP because your rating is not correct. So for example, we searched for hotels in Bangalore with 5-star and these hotels were listed. So there were a lot of hotels on Spotlight. They were not 5-star and they did not appear here. Another important thing is, always you as a revenue manager, always try and compare your hotel's rate with your competition and other channels. Other best practices, try and make sure that the lowest rates are always ranked on the first page, because travel agent is very busy. He is not only making one reservation. So he has to finish it quickly. So he will not have time to go on the second, third, fourth page. If your rates are not, lowest rates are not available on the first page, he'll just ignore you and go somewhere else. So always make sure that you will list the lowest available rates. Now, how do you do it? Your distribution platform, which is your CRS, should allow you to rank your rates in the way you want it, you know. Room and rate descriptions, we just talked about it. Now look at this description. It says Superior Queen, 400 square feet. The size of the room is extremely important. Then you have queen bed, then courtyard view, free Wi-Fi. Then this is large marble bath. Then you have a separate shower and tub. I think Tarun also mentioned about this. These are the important things. This is the best way in which you can list your room type descriptions. If I'm a travel agent, I will think, wow, I'm giving not only a good rate and inclusions, but this is also a value. My guest is going to stay in a place which is amazing. Now, other important thing here is, think that travel agent also works on loyalty part. So he also has his loyal customers, and the customers are loyal to him because he is giving him the best service. So the travel agent also wants to make sure that he or she is sending the customer in the right place. One more important point which I forgot to mention is star rating. Is after the unfortunate attacks on Taj and Oberoi a few years back, Now the travel agents are extremely careful in sending their hotel customers to hotels which are 3-4 star and below. So if they see your hotel as 2-star, they will assume that if the hotel is 2-star, there may not be a proper security. So my guest may not be comfortable or secure there. So very important point. So we need to take that into account as well. We talked about non-commissionable rates. The hotel doesn't even know that the rates are non-commissionable. Nobody's going to book you if your hotel rates are non-commissionable. These are the 48 amenities that I talked about. So the top 7 amenities will be pulled and put on the first screen. The first screen, remember, which I explained you, those 7 amenities will be pulled from here. But the system will always look into all 48 amenities. So for example, here, let's say beachfront property, BECH. So if you are saying a no, but if the travel agent is searching for amenity as BECH, and if it is listed as a no, your hotel will not come on the front page. So all 48 amenities are very, very important. Here it is. This is one hotel which I will not name the hotel, but it says no dining facility, no data port in the room, extremely important. No pool, no wheelchair accessible rooms, no parking facility, no restricted room access. Restricted room access is nothing but you have those key card elevators. 24-hour room service, no 24-hour room service, and no executive floor. This was a 5-star hotel. And when we met them and we told them that, look, this is what it is, they were really shocked, you know. And we tried to show them that we tried to search for hotels in Bangalore offering 24-hour room service. Your hotel was not there on the front page. So this is the immediate impact in terms of revenue to them. Another important thing is when you index your hotels in Pune, you will usually index it to Pune airport code. But our suggestion is try and also index it to neighboring airport code. So for example, for Pune, Mumbai is a big feeder. So try and include Mumbai as an airport, Nagpur as an airport, Nashik, I don't know, whatever airport comes to your mind, no matter how far it is. If you think Delhi is a feeder market, include Delhi as an airport code. And mention the distance here so that the travel agent doesn't feel cheated. Okay. Now I'll quickly take you through how the product looks like. Now we were assuming that this is how the GDS is, okay, but that's not the case anymore. Now the travel agent can access GDS on his iPad, and he can actually use the touch of that iPad to make a reservation. So it's not this field anymore. This is how it is. You can actually load images, you can load videos on GDS via different companies which partner with us, and this is how the search box is now looking like. You don't have to even remember the keys. You just go filter down the cities, filter down the number of adults, arrival departure dates, and it's done. So currently out of 450,000 portals that we have, already 180,000 plus travel agents have already upgraded themselves on the new platform, and others are also coming on board. Again, it's greater efficiency, fewer keystrokes, 25% increased productivity. This is how it looks like. Amazing. And the people are now liking it more. Travel agent, if he is connected to internet, he can book you from anywhere. What we are doing is, as I said, this is now compatible to iOS, but very soon we will be launching the Android version as well. So you can just download the app from your phone. If you're a travel agent, just book your hotel rooms from your mobile. This is how it looks like. This is the spotlight screen. Isn't it amazing? So you can see the logos instead of the chain codes, names of the hotels, the rate range, all the parameters, but then more user-friendly display. These are the promo spots. Images, you can load as many images as you want. Another important point is earlier the GDS field was truncated to 24 characters, but now it is still 24 characters, but if you hover your mouse over the hotel name, you can actually see all 31 characters. So you will see a small pop-up coming on the screen, and then you will see the full name of the hotel. This is the promo spot screen. If you like it, just click on it and you go to the landing page, and this is again the full page landing page where you know about the hotel. Quickly, I'll just take 2 minutes. So these are the paid products. I'm not here to promote anything, but these are the different ways in which you can market your hotel. Spotlight we talked about. Spotlight is nothing but you pay to the GDS provider, all 4 GDSs, not only Sabre, all 4 GDSs, you pay to them and you make sure that you're on the first page of the